What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pleeka. I'm Jerome.
And I'm Nick.
Today we're talking about Arrow Season 7, Episode 1. I believe it's called Inmate 4567 or whatever his inmate number was. I got that wrong, I know that. But I really enjoyed this premiere.
Yeah, it's pretty
It
good.
was really good. I really like the direction they're taking Arrow this season with flash forwards, I guess, with it. And, like, Dinah and Renee actually weren't annoying.
They weren't.
We didn't like them almost at all last season.
No, we didn't.
And I actually enjoyed their scenes, and it makes sense, like, Arrow being in prison and them doing their own things. Like, the stories actually, like, line up well.
Yes.
And I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I liked how Oliver felt like he couldn't do anything and just trapped.
That kind of montage in the beginning where, like, it just shows his day is, like, repetitive.
Yeah.
I really liked that.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, but just everything's out of his hands. He can't control anything.
He had a real emotional scene with Felicity at the end about that, because she's like, do you know how it feels not to be able to protect your family? He's like, yes, I've been in prison.
He's like, duh. No. I did like that. I don't know about his little cellmate buddy.
Oh, yeah, Stanley? You said that during the episode that you didn't trust him. I never got that.
I don't know why. I just don't trust him.
He's from Freddy vs. Jason. That's the only other thing I've seen him in. He's like the buddy in that
what's his name?
knows about Freddy. His name's Stanley, I think. I'm pretty
Oh, is that just a cameo then?
Hey, I'm Stan Lee, doing my subtle cameo.
That was a joke. Marvel, get it?
No, I got it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust him. Maybe he'll be fine.
That's interesting. It'd be interesting if he was like a plant to like get buddy with Oliver and then like stab him in the back.
Yeah.
That didn't occur to me, but that'd be interesting.
I don't know. I could just be like full of shit.
Yeah, but that is interesting. I never thought of that. What did you think about the reveal at the end? It's William on Lee and you with Roy.
Very interesting. I didn't see
Yeah.
it coming. You actually go, oh, I wonder what if that's William? And then
Because it was weird.
It's in the future.
It's
and
going
I
to
was
Lee and
like,
you, and they specifically show the same shot when Oliver gets there, and like there's no Deathstroke mask. He looks at Robert Queen. They even like I feel like they like kind of paid attention to William too, like similar hair. Like it just made sense. And then he got like fucking like sniped and brought to the air by someone in a red outfit. And I was like, that was Roy, wasn't it? And we rewinded it. So like I was kind of like piecing it together, but I wasn't sure if they were gonna say like, oh, he time traveled and he's trying to find his dad or what they did. But I'm interested in where that's gonna go. That everybody was speculating last season. They thought, oh, no flashbacks. Obviously, this season they'll do flash forwards.
right.
And they didn't do that last season. I think last season kind of latched because I felt like they didn't know what they wanted to do with the show because of that no flashbacks and all that. So I feel like that's why they did that this season, to give it a little extra story.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
I mean, it hasn't. It's kind of cool because you can kind of just tease everything.
Yeah, you don't. It doesn't even like you can literally do the flashback twice, 3 times in an episode, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. Then get the other stuff.
Yeah.
It's like if your episode's like 38 minutes and you need a couple more, just throw some teases in
I
there.
remember when because I wasn't caught up and I watched like 5 seasons. Like
because
last
last
year.
season was 6.
I actually like the flashbacks and like how they connect with the story that's going on
Mhm.
now, and I never felt they were cheesy or anything. So like, it kind of just feels like you're back into the
It feels
into the
more like
story.
Arrow when there's
Yeah.
flashbacks and stuff.
And they gave that little piece. I forget who.
Yeah, Felicity gave it to William,
but it's been
Oliver gave it to Thea.
Yeah, and then she gave it.
They-
it's been all over.
They
the
actually
place.
did a lot of things that like, almost like, because it's almost like a reboot of the show because it's like new showrunner and all
Right.
that. Like him at the end, the Green Arrow, whoever it is, marking up the list, handing the people the little stone thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little nods to the pilot.
Mm.
I like too. Oliver keeps having that recurring nightmare of Felicity getting murdered.
And then she almost got murdered.
Yeah. When not Deathstroke, when Diaz,
Wow. I was like, I must have passed out. or
when
something.
Diaz showed up at her house, at first, did you think
It was a dream.
it was
yeah,
a dream?
totally.
Because he was having a fight scene, so I was like, wait, what's going on? And I was like, oh no, he just found Felicity.
What's weird about Diaz is, because I think he's a badass.
Yeah, I wanted more of him last season. We didn't get much. And
But once every once in a while he just goes off and like murders someone.
yeah, and you're like, oh, that was cool.
Yeah, but like he kind of got his ass kicked by Felicity.
I was thinking that. I was like, Oliver Queen can't beat up this guy, but she fucking beat him up with like a
stick.
fire poker.
Yeah, that she
And
found.
then she's like, oh, if Argus didn't show up, I would have been toast. You were beating his ass. Like, he flipped you
Wow.
into a table, and then Like she was beating his ass more than
he did Chris Farley her into a table. So
Here's Matt. There's you there.
Yeah, but I was surprised how like she held her own so much.
she goes because she wanted to protect William.
Yeah, and then because of him being there, they put William in a boarding school, which I'm assuming is one because they got this future storyline with him, but two, not a lot of people like him as an actor, so I think they want to get rid of the kid on the show, and
You think so?
I think that's because so many people complained
Well,
about
and
him last
here's
season,
they always complain about
which
kids.
I didn't mind him. Last
So
season.
like you put him in the boarding school, so now he's gone. So they're like, oh, does he ever see his dad again? That can be. Like,
oh, and that could be like you
yeah.
never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am interested. Like, I really, really am. What's gonna go on with him and Roy, and like why he's looking for his dad? Like in that future, is Oliver dead and
Like,
whatnot?
So he goes to the island where Roy's at to find his dad.
Do you think he knew Roy was there, or do you think he was just hoping to find clues about Oliver?
I don't know. I guess. Well, he said he came to find him.
Yeah, that's true.
So
and
he
he's
must
like,
be
well, why would
looking
I know who your dad is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool though.
It's interesting. I like to see where it's going. And how far in the future is it? Like
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it has to be,
15
has
years?
to be at least probably 10.
10, 15 years?
Because he's a teenager now going to boarding school. Yeah. Do you have any theories or anybody you think is the new Green Arrow?
I was thinking about it while you were setting up. No, I really don't. I want to.
I was thinking about it.
I want to.
No.
I want to say like, it could be this person, or maybe it's this person. I have no idea.
I feel like it's gonna be some twist, like not necessarily this person, but it could be like the Huntress or somebody that he worked with in like the early seasons or something that came back now that will be like, oh shit, that person's back. Or
We'll go through
It
the
c-
list. Who could it be? So like,
I mean,
I
we
did like.
never actually saw a body, so it could I guess be Malcolm Merlin, even though he's dead and the guy's not on the show, and he was.
I don't.
They
think
kind of
it's him.
ended with a feud, so I don't
Right.
think he'd come back honestly. But it could
But you
potentially
just
be
saw his
him.
picture on Instagram.
He is in Vancouver. Could be the Huntress. She's on another show, but I mean, like I said, they haven't even showed the face yet. That you could bring her in episode 6
Right,
and show
right.
it. Who else could it be? He hasn't worked with that many other people that's like not on Team Arrow right now. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not Diggle. It's not Wild Dog. It's nobody from Team Arrow.
Which I kind of like.
Yeah, I like that. I was worried they were just gonna say it's Diggle, even though last season he was like, "Nah, man, I can't do that. I'm Argus."
He looked weird in that Argus uniform, didn't he?
I feel like those Argus uniforms always look weird. They was just look generic SWAT team outfits.
Well, yeah, it's almost like a sailor without a boat. I don't know. I don't.
I honestly I can't think of like 100% who I think it might be, which is cool. I'm hoping I'm just completely shocked.
Maybe it's who is your favorite bad guy from 2 seasons ago?
Oh, the guy that killed himself,
Yeah,
Prometheus.
Prometheus.
I would love that. I'd love
Dressed
him.
up
If
as
he
Era.
just they just like, oh, he shot a different thing and didn't kill himself. I'd love if he came back.
I mean, it would. I just can't think of anyone.
I'm sure there's some people that we're just not even thinking of, but there's nobody that.
Well, it's because we just watched it. We came in here and started filming.
Yeah,
so.
nobody that he's worked with hasn't really been on Team Arrow. That's not really stuck around or has not died.
Yeah.
I feel originally I thought it was gonna be Colton Haynes, but now we talked about now that he's on the island, I feel like it'd be dumb if they're like revealed. Oh, it's Colton Haynes, Roy Harper on the island, and now he's in Star City also. 'Cause I feel like that'd just be strange.
I mean, it could. It just because this first episode he was helping people doesn't mean he's going
Mhm.
to continue to help people.
Yeah.
So it could just be someone with this long range plan of screwing over them even more.
There is a new girl they added onto the show. I can't think of her name. I'll put a picture of her right here. It could be her, and it could just be a complete nobody. Because remember the whole thing last season with the fucking vigilante, and it was just
Yeah.
her old partner that they recast.
Yeah.
So it could be something like that, and they want us to speculate like we did with vigilante because everybody loved that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
Uh,
it could be someone who just is like in love with him the whole time he was doing this stuff.
Yeah. So what did you think about all the stuff with Oliver in prison?
I liked it. I liked the ending when he beat the shit out of a couple people.
Yeah. He
I
beat
like-
that one guy's ass with a book.
And then the other guy with weight.
Yeah, that guy, I don't know his name.
Which guy?
The guy that he beat with the weight. But that guy, he is like a supervillain. Like, he has metahuman powers that makes him, like, super strong.
Oh, really?
So that's why he didn't just completely die from that thing. getting beat with him.
Oh, I kind of wondered that because he didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they said his name when they announced who he was in it.
I
but
like
forgot.
I like how they had people from previous seasons in prison. Like,
Yeah,
waiting
that
for
was
him.
cool. I was
Yeah.
hoping for more, but those couple are good.
Yeah, I mean,
because you got like one from I think just 2 seasons ago, and a couple from like season 2. It was really
Yeah.
cool. They even mentioned Malcolm Merlin, and he's like, "Oh, I bet you wish Malcolm would have killed me now."
yeah. You know, it was cool because like you figure if you go to prison, there's gonna be guys that you put there.
Yeah,
and not just like, hey, you put me away, Arrow. I don't like you. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it was cool too how
actually-
they like
actually-
when they talked to him, they weren't like Oliver. Like, "Come on, Arrow."
yeah,
I really like that.
yeah. I did like it. I was a little afraid because it seems like everyone's going to prison nowadays.
Yeah, they took theirs a lot more seriously though than Flash did. Flash was fucking playing poker and running around.
Yeah, so like, I was a little afraid that it would just get. It's just hard to keep it fresh.
Yeah,
I mean, it's only been one episode, but I like how they did it so far.
me too. I feel
I
like
wasn't like, fuck, I hope he gets out of prison. I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting.
It'll be. I think he's supposed to be in prison to episode 7. It's kind. They haven't really said, but like it seems around that if you like put together like he shaves his beard in episode 7, you can see him like on set stuff. So I would assume around there. It'll be interesting how he gets out.
Maybe
if
Captain Cold goes in there and breaks him out.
oh, that'd be amazing. You do a whole.
I think I would
whole Prison Break reference.
I think I would quit watching the show.
That'd be amazing. Yeah, I really, really like the premiere. I'm looking forward to this season. I think now more than Flash's season.
I wouldn't get crazy, but yeah,
Because I do like Arrow more, but I
Yeah.
was looking more forward to Flash's season this year. But after this premiere, I'm
mean-
more interested in things that are going to happen in this than Flash right now.
I like Arrow. I've always liked Flash better, but that's just
I think it's because you started with Flash though too.
yeah, totally.
But yeah, so that's it for the show. Leave us some feedback in the comment section down below, and comment down below also what you think about the premiere.
Yeah, tell us who the new Arrow is.
Yeah, tell us who you think the new Arrow is. Tell us what you think William's doing with Roy.
when it's not him in like 6 weeks, we'll make fun of you.
Yeah, or you
Oh, not that we
can
came
make
up
fun
with
of that.
one.
I think it's the Huntress too. So
I think
whatever.
it's Prometheus.
Oh, that'd be dope, but I doubt it though.
No way.
But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next Monday for more Arrow.
I'm Stan Lee doing my subtle cameo.